All right, we're back.
Hello. Welcome.
It's Thursday.
Back to Feedback Thursdays.
We here.
Yeah, we're here.
I'm feeling better.
Batter?
Yeah.
What? Wow. Yeah, well, we're still cooking on today. If you're joining us on YouTube on RetroSynth, thank you. If you're joining us on Twitch, or Facebook, we appreciate you.
Yes. Yeah, I'm feeling better. I'm pretty sure I had COVID. So, Atlas, you were there last week. You saw me. Pale joining from Palm Pilot. If you were here last week, you saw
joining from my Amiga.
You saw my rapid decline on last week's stream. I ended up getting really, really sick. It was not like a fucking sick. Although I am pretty fucking sick.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. But
waka.
yeah, I ended up getting really sick. And my voice got all fucked up. It's still a little bit fucked up. But now I can do like a cool movie voice. In a world. Oh, what's going on here? Okay. So I was doing all kinds of funny things. It's Calvin and the baby in the morning. Yeah.
In a world where deep voices rule.
I found my vape. It was like on top of the toilet, basically, in the bathroom. I can definitely not use this voice through the whole stream.
It's the book narration voice.
Yeah. Nacho, are you here?
Little did you know.
Nacho, I have two upfronts from you. I have Midnight Rain with Gemini 88, and I have Dr. Willie's Castle. So which one do you want?
One is if Gemini comes in, he can submit the other one.
Oh, Clean Risk did. Dude, I was so sick. You probably could have told me it was in my fucking hand. I wouldn't have known.
Dude, he got my toe thing.
Let's play some Jane Doe. Oh, I got your popcorn toes.
Yeah, popcorn toes, dude.
Yeah,
fucking spread like wildfire.
You were like actually kind of sick.
Yes.
When you weren't here.
Yes, I was.
So it's unfortunate that it would have been funny if I was sick and you did the stream and then you like made fun of me the whole time and like came up with a bunch of afflictions.
Yeah, I didn't have that ability. I was gonna be here for the stream, but I missed a flight and it was.
Oh, that's right.
Fucking. And they added that thing on the last minute where I had to go to LA all of a sudden.
Yeah. Okay, Nacho wants me to play Dr. Willie's Castle first. That's fine. All right, I'm pulling stuff up. But yeah, we're here. We're live. I'm gonna be in North Carolina next week, so Alex is gonna be doing solo. Gemini was good. Yeah. 97.7 The Fart. Rising, what's good? Marcus Gnome's music. Marcus Gomes music. Hello. Oh shit, you made fajitas. I'm gonna make chicken Caesar salad for dinner tonight. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you had some rough weeks. That's not good.
Dude, work was fucking whack today.
work was whack today.
And,
we're not talking about that.
No, but I will say that I found myself constantly complaining loudly about things, and I do that all the time.
Yeah.
But this time, like, the boss was always like right behind my back, and like, and I was talking about him, and like it happened 5 or 6 times.
That happened yesterday too.
With me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I just fucking.
You're like in a chamber, and you're like, Evan doesn't know how long this is gonna take, and he's like, "You're right. I don't know how long it's gonna take."
Look, I just. Dude, I'll say it to your face.
Yeah.
Say it behind your back. I'm just saying it.
That's what I respect about you. It's the only thing I respect about you.
There's not many things too, really.
You're in the mix with Todd, Dr. Huge Toots. All right, what do you think? Should we fucking get moving? This is a great track from Jane Doe. It's on our Mad Chill sub-label.
Yeah.
Yeah, my voice, I'm sad that it's gonna heal, kind of.
Gotta do all the voiceover work right now.
I have to do all the voiceovers. I can do like a dark anime Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Well, how about let's fade this out? Yeah, nice fade.
Soft.
Gentle. Okay. Well, all y'all, sounds like some of you had a rough couple weeks. Some of you may have had a better week, but why don't you guys tell me how your week has been while we pull up our first.
Oh yeah, we gotta pull up. Hey, Rising Field, can you send the link to the newest version?
Yes, please do that.
Because I haven't. Todd needs to hear it, and I also need to hear it objectively, not on my phone or in my car.
Nacho, I have both of yours up. We're gonna keep them up because we only have 3 up right now. So I think
we're gonna keep it up.
And I really want to hear
pop a pill and keep it up all. No, never mind.
God damn it. We missed you, dude.
Keep it real here.
Some of you hurry up a smidge. I'm sure we'll get. I love this cover art. But yeah. So I'm gonna keep yours up. I'm sure we're gonna get more submissions. But let's just get right into it, man. Let's get into Dr. Wily's Castle. This is Mega Man. From Nacho.
Layer number 1. Press start.
Oh, I love that. We just jumped into like double time, feeling,
Okay, really nice little end. We've heard this before. So tell us a little bit what you've changed since last time. Oh god damn it.
You can use the chat or the forum.
Yeah.
That's how nice I am today.
Yeah,
it's feeling really generous. Yeah.
But I got your pulled up there, obviously. Oh, okay. Yeah, I love that.
Breakdown is fucking sick. It's like the halftime dubstep part.
blue abomination is no son of mine! No, Thomas. My son has been dead for years. You made sure of that. I won't stop till he can rest once and for all.
Yeah, dude. Dude, that low end is sick.
Yeah, that's really good. I mean, it's super surprising because this kind of shit always is missing low end.
Yeah.
Nacho already submitted one
Dude,
for you.
Yeah, Gemini. Yeah, we got one. Yeah. Send your first, dude. Nice, dude. A little pan at the end. I love that.
Yeah.
But dude, way better. Do you remember hearing this, or was I?
I don't think I heard this before.
You haven't heard this before?
No, but yeah, it's a different than.
Dude, what is it with all that interference? Anyway, it's coming through the speakers. Turn the speakers off.
Coming through the mixer.
Oh, Alex wasn't here. Okay. Oh, that was right. That was when we had Lumini as a guest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure. But I love this, dude. Especially the low end is coming through so clean, and the mix is, I mean, it's just like, it's kind of right at the perfect luffs. And you addressed a lot of the things that we talked about. And there isn't really a whole lot I can pick apart. I will say the snares a touch quiet here. As is right here, but those are the only things that really kind of poked out at me that that may be worth addressing. But Alex may have some.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I this is so close to like this is so releasable right now. From in my perspective, it's mixed really well. It's super interesting. It captures vibes, nostalgia, different things. The only area that I had any sort of like advice for or rough, which it's not even rough. It's just I just think I would probably do it differently. Is during your breakdown, you have kind of this vocal monologue, coming in from about his son and this thing like that. Well, you're bringing you're
no son of mine.
You're bringing the music in, of course. I think that you have two things to kind of contend with here, but because you are adding so much instrumentation and so many things during that breakdown on a kind of a ramp, it gets harder and harder to really the perceived volume of the vocal or of the monologue is going down as those things are competing with it and going up. And I think that you could it starts to get hard to understand exactly what he's saying towards just towards the last few things he says. And I think that you could probably either add some more compression into the sample there, or you could potentially like kind of filter out what you're bringing in till a little bit later until your sample's like mostly done. I know you have one word right at the very end, but I think it's if you're going to have a monologue and a breakdown like that, I think that is important that it's the same perceived volume throughout the thing, even if you have other elements coming in, and it's kind of like it's not quite doing that right now.
That's a very fair point.
So there could be adjustments, kind of like you're going to have to strike some sort of balance there, and it's not, that's not always easy. Sometimes what you want isn't quite possible, because you want that music be coming in really strong so that you really drop it, at the end of the breakdown into that drop, right? But you also want all those vocals to be heard and be very easy to perceive. Now, the one thing to know about this is that the larger the system that something like this is played on, and the bigger it is, the bigger concert it's used at, the harder it is to understand dialogue like that, or to like really know what's going on with it.
Yeah, for sure.
So I tend to like, overprotect it a little bit, because it's going to be more muddy. It's going to be more kind of, I've been talking to Drumwave all day. I had a phone call with him this morning.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that true, Drumwave? Are you in big trouble?
The biggest trouble, he used revoice on his final vocals, and he cannot get it off.
Oh no,
it's stuck. It's merged with the track, and everything has to be redone. It's a mess.
Fuck, dude. Nacho, I would agree that this is release ready.
Where's my this? That's the first. I wasn't gonna give any your did for the first track where you reviewed.
Well, you can't
anyway.
Do that,
you can't do that. But what's this? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's well deserving. You made big improvements from the last time I heard it, and you got it there, man.
There
ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, okay. We got. You submitted a while ago. I'm gonna push you up.
Push it up.
Let's see. I'm not even sure you are in
good.
the chat right now, but you just resubmitted. So okay.
Dude, we get all like a lot of the best in the stream. It's an honor. It's an honor to do it.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on your another trophy. You can add it to your shelf.
Dude, I wish we could give you like little trophy icons. Actually, you should behind your name, like every time, so it's like people that had your did-its could have like these, like, dude, I'm 5 year did-its.
Dude, I wonder if we can set up some sort of ranking system.
Dude, yeah. Dude, it'd give you yeah, and you just like walk around, with all your jewelry
with your trophy bling.
Yeah, trophy bling.
I think you could just like come into the chat with your head held just a little higher than everyone else.
Yeah, what?
Anyway, good work, dude.
Dude, Nacho's
killing it.
Nacho's slapping. Like,
we're gonna listen to your collab with Gemini here in a second, but before that, we're getting into Atlas Neon. Look at that.
Look at
proper
that. Dude, we're about to blow our eardrums
proper
out.
Labeling. What you did I know what you did last stream. Well, it got real sick. Rave race mix. So we're gonna jump into this, and then we got Never Satisfied from Halogen Surf, and then we have Rising Field, we have Zale, we have Gemini, and then we have Dastardly and Drumwave. So let's get into Rave Race Mix 2 from Atlas Neon. Anytime now. Anytime would be fine.
Just give them a sound effect while they're waiting. No, wait, nope, we got it.
To start racing, select Start the Race from the pause screen menu.
Oh, just like -0 lefts.
Yeah.
That's good.
Select your watercraft, please.
Ow. Doesn't actually have to be this loud.
Get ready for the first race. On your mark. Three, two, one, This is the final round.
Oh.
Way to go!
Wow. All aboard the Clipper train, the Hard Limit Express, boarding to London right now.
I love that we're on like a nostalgic video game trip tonight.
Yeah, but do I have to ask? Fuck, dude, why?
Well, you know, besides the clipping, I really I like this composition better than last time I heard it for sure. It's like way more interesting. And but the drums are like they're really sharp, really loud. Like those kicks are just like a fucking punch in the face. Although they're loud, I like how they're compressed. So it's kind of like a So I'm wondering if I'm wondering if the kick is just too sharp. I wonder if it needs to be a little more like a little dustier or something, you know?
Oh, it's so hard for me to tell. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but constantly and almost every hard hit in this track, and definitely every vocal, it's like there's so much distortion in the high, in the kind of like the mids and upper highs from like crushing the limiter. Like I can't even think about anything else.
Well, Rising Field said feeling that it needs to be a little lower in tonality, and I think that's maybe what you're getting at. Like it's pretty hot in the mid range.
I guess I just like, but you know, like those vocals that come that are sampled, they're even they're like crushed. Like I mean, what is not crushed in this track? I mean, it's certainly, I have heard it before. I feel like the arrangement is better, and it is definitely is really interesting.
Well, this is something. This is what I want to ask you, Atlas. Is there a specific reason that you're going so loud all the time, or is that just like what you have your like master set up to? Because I feel like
video. I should have watched the video. He's like did some video where it's like everybody clipping is good. I don't know.
Who said that?
Atlas.
Atlas said that. All right. Well,
they sent me a video about a guy that supposedly knows more than anybody.
Yes, Q is still available. Yeah.
You know. Which,
who are you talking about?
I have no. You gotta ask him. I need to see the video again, but it's like the new way.
Actually, do we have that video available?
It's on YouTube.
Viperactive. Let me see if I can find it. Viperactive sounds like somebody who would do that. Viperactive Ghost produced 2,000 plus tracks. Working with Marshmallow Disciple.
Method to making insane
trap lead.
No, it's how he mixed out. It's mixed out. Well, you know.
Viperactive doesn't use the master.
That's the one. I don't know. It's like something that
I don't ever put anything on my master. In fact, this only has millimeters on it.
Whoa. Beautiful.
It's a lot easier for me to just do everything in the mix and get like the sound sounding right. On the main groups here, there's also nothing. These are just organizational groups. Yeah, no limiting. I'll limit a sound on its own if I'm trying
This is a kid.
Peaks. And by the way, for a long time, my master only had a G clip on it. When I learned that Ableton has a built-in clipper, I was like, I don't need this because it's doing exactly what Ableton is going to do to it anyways.
That's why Ableton kind of sounds good in the red a little bit.
A little bit.
That sounds sick. This is huge, you guys. Fuck the rules. Like you just you're clipping 16 dB and it sounds mastered.
Okay, well that's incredibly out of context though. Like okay, sure, like for one,
so
like,
Ableton has like some built-in. It's like you know when you're like clipping on a Pioneer mixer, you're at actually plus 10 dB.
Like,
you're actually negative 4.
Hold
on, let's see.
dB, and it sounds mastered. Yeah. How loud is this song?
Let's find out.
He's still sitting like -4, -3 lufs, -2 lufs.
I've been doing nothing on the master for quite.
But like you don't have to be -2 lufs. One, and like the song that he's playing, is not audibly clipped. So okay, sure, whatever he's doing, whatever he's saying, he's clipping like by like 16 decibels.
It must have a very soft limiter built. There's a soft build. He admitted there's a soft limiter built into Ableton that basically like doesn't quite allow it to do whatever.
Look, I think the solid point here is sure there are ways to like mix and master your track, or in his case just mix your track so that it's -2 lufs and not clipping. I mean audibly, and we're talking about audibly clipping here. We're like talking about distorting the signal. Obviously what he's doing in that video is he has it mixed in such a way that he's probably, I'm assuming he's very skilled and talented and has perfect mixes and is utilizing the entire dynamic range available, but in such a way that he's not overstacking and therefore like clipping signals. Does that make sense? He's not like. Am I making sense? He's not.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
He's
I don't
not
know if
audibly
anybody else is
clicking.
following
So-
you,
so-
but I know you pretty well.
So, look, I'm just saying.
Look,
I don't know. What I want to do is help you get the cleanest mix as possible.
Look,
And-
sometimes like Atlas isn't pushed like this, and it sounds great. But sometimes,
Well, for this track, for instance, like for the most part, it is clean, but there occasionally it clips.
okay, that's not what I'm hearing. I'm hearing like clipping
Let's go
every
here.
2 bars minimum. Dude, there's clipping right there in that line.
No clip. I'm technically not hearing a clip there, but that's like right at the limit.
I feel like it's crushing in a way that is making it sound like unclean. Like
Okay, right there.
yeah,
there was a
sure.
clip. Okay. There was a clip.
Right there, yeah.
Clip.
Dude, like sometimes those snares come in and clips, you know?
But I think that's just the sample, though.
I don't think so. I don't believe it. I don't believe that.
We're not bullying him. No, we're.
It will be turned down. I'm like, how
Look.
whose
We're
ears are you borrowing to listen to this, Atlas? Like, you know, you come in, you
Alex-
produce
Alex-
something really good, and then you're like, you know what? I'm gonna turn up the garbage knob. You know?
Alex is a huge
Like,
bully. We're not trying to make you feel bad. Like we genuinely
I just don't understand.
we want to get to the bottom of this because
So I've been trying to get to the bottom of this for like a year with Atlas. I just like, and it's just so random. You think he's cured of it, you know? He's like never again. I'm never doing that dirty stuff again. You know, I'm
Well-
off the smack, dude. You know, and then next week here he is clipped out. And I'm fucking just-
look, you are doing better ultimately. But I would not listen to advice necessarily from Viper Queef. What was his name?
Hyperactive.
Viperactive.
Queen. What?
I don't know.
Do vipers even have genitals like that? Can they queef? I don't know.
Because I think unless he's doing like really in-depth tutorials and like master classes, like things may be out of context, and like he's obviously doing things in a way that like are not obvious and are more nuanced than what he's saying on a podcast, you know. But that being said, just look, I just want you to turn it down. I don't want you to hit -2 LUFS. I want you to shoot for -6 LUFS. That's what I want you to do. I want to hear, like, here's your homework. Over the next couple streams, I want you to send in tracks that are -6 LUFS. And I want average. And I want to see how that sounds.
I have never heard anything over -6 LUFS that I didn't want turned down. Like I that could change here, but like am I 42? I'm 41. I don't know. But I've never heard it. Like, and the stuff I hear at -6 LUFS, I'm like, this probably could have been -8 and been cleaner, you know?
Okay, but that's my point, Atlas, is it doesn't need to be loud. Okay, that's the whole point here. It does not need to be loud. Like, it can be turned up by the audience, by the DJ, by like whoever's listening to it.
Why use clippers? You should compress before it clips. You can get loudness other ways too.
Yeah.
Like I try to never let it limiter hit.
I just don't really.
Instead, I let it compress so it doesn't hit the limiter.
I
get more volume.
Look, we're spending a lot of time talking about this, but I just don't understand the obsession with loud. Loud doesn't mean good. And I mean, that's like an objective truth. People will argue with me, but I mean, that is the case. But nevertheless, I would really like you to try to master things out at like -6 LUFS and just send it in and let's, I mean, maybe we'd be like, okay, you're right, loud is best, but I doubt it.
Okay. So, well, here also your genre that not that you have a genre because you're Atlas Neon, apparently. Just put anything in everything. But, the primary audience that is eating your stuff up, I like clipping drums is not the
plus
motif.
one LUFS.
it's not the motif,
Yeah.
Like
I don't know. It's like everyone's different, and
he's gonna set a new standard.
Are there rules for music? No, not really. But the fact is, your audience will suffer from clipping and ear fatigue, and that like doesn't do you any favors. So like that's,
and look, I love you on the stream, and I like your work a lot, and I wouldn't talk about it so much if I didn't.
Yeah.
And I would work with you. I'll make a track with you, but I'll turn it down.
I think it's your primary issue. Like you're a great producer.
Dude, he's super fucking good.
You're very talented. You're very, very creative. You do things that I don't hear anybody else doing.
Dude, you definitely have a brand too. You're like, it's so distinct. You can hear an Atlas Neon track and you've never heard before, and you're like, I bet that's Atlas Neon.
But that's why we care so much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why that's definitely why I care. And I think that it's fatiguing. So this track in particular, I couldn't even think about anything else other than how annoying the peaks were.
Yeah.
And so it was super hard to concentrate on something you work so hard on.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to agree with me. I'm just a fucking dude, and I barely can make music by myself. So
look. It's like rule of thumb, your input volume on your final compressor should be like -6 decibels, and then you push it up to 0 decibels. Whatever that threshold is, like that's where your ceiling should be. And when you get to 0.0 decibels, your LUFS should be sitting around -6, maybe -5 LUFS. I mean, just in a most basic way. Again, I don't know exactly how you're doing your masters, but that being said, that's your homework. That's what I would urge you to do. Let's just see what happens. I mean, fuck it. Let's just see what happens. What's the worst?
He's gonna give us a track at -5 LUFS, and he's gonna tag it featuring memory design. it's like these drums are fucking. No.
Anyway, I love you. I love you, dude. I really.
I should have saved that joke.
Anyway, we love you, and we just want to be helpful. So.
Ooh, with master so far.
Yeah. Fully processed with masters.
Fully processed.
Well, that being said,
better turn up the headphones because we turned them down for Atlas.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's jump into another one from Nacho. This is Midnight Rain featuring Gemini 88. This is version 2.12. Jesus, dude.
And while the storm raged, every word we spoke just felt so right. From late night talks to secrets, Through every
What the fuck, Gemini, dude? Your pipes, dog.
storm, my heart.
I'll never get over it. You're just such a fucking good singer.
Hey, we got a collab coming with them. Hold on.
When we finally met, my world changed. The late night voice became something so real. My heart had been saved. Can I be afraid of how this feels? From different worlds we broke the mold. No force can stop our story.
Did you just say foreskin? I know he snuck that in there. The solo can be louder. Also, you definitely said foreskin.
I love the harmony vocal in here.
God, what a beautiful song. I didn't know that a song about foreskins could be just so deep. Look, I know what you meant to say, but I will never not hear foreskin in there.
When we finally met, my world changed. The late night voice became something so real. My heart had been saved.
It's coming up, right? Yeah, I think so.
Can I be afraid of how this feels? From different worlds we broke the mold.
Okay, I don't know where it is, but he definitely said foreskin. Even if he didn't mean to, he so fucking said.
He paused it right away. He was like, okay, I have mild notes.
You have mild notes. Okay.
Mild.
Let me start with mine so I can refill my delicious drink. But I only have two. I already said the one that was a solo. It's right there. It's right here.
Stop our sto- no force can stop.
Foreskin.
What? Whoa! You take that out of context and it's fucking there, dude. I was like,
Foreskin.
I was not convinced. I was like, oh, he's being real harsh, but that's all I heard just now. Fuck,
Dude, good luck not hearing it now.
dude, you ruined this song. Jesus.
Anyway.
Not just like, dude, why have you done this? It's no force can.
It's me.
No force can. No force can.
Sure. Whatever helps you sleep, dude.
Look, dude, force can. I'm trying to not.
Good luck, man. So the solo could be a little louder. And there's I like the master a lot. I like the mix and master a lot. I mean, it's really, really good. But there's a little bit of muddiness in the mid range.
Yeah, it's a little thick.
And it might just be a compression issue. It might be just a little overly compressed.
They had Atlas in the studio with them. I mean, what?
Leave my boy alone. And so I've been trying to think about foreskin, but besides that, I'm trying to think about what is causing the muddiness here, and what I think it is maybe you're over compressing the mid range, and I'm wondering how many layers of like mid synths you have, and perhaps maybe they could be EQ'd individually a little better.
Dude, I'd almost kind of duck. I consider, like when the vocals are really going hard, like taking some of the synths and like doing a slow filter, like on, like, not so you can hear it, but just so that you can create room during those moments, because you're competing for space, and the entire mix down seems a little bit hot, and so it's like kind of occupying more space, not hot like we were recently talking about, but like hotter than it could be. I think so. Here's my notes here. So like towards the end, you have this beautiful like harmony vocal that comes in that kind of accents things, right? I feel like you missed a beat on that. Like you should have that come in at a determined frequency, meaning that like if you're going to do it twice in a span, then don't do it once in the next span, do it twice in the next span, kind of thing. Now and then I think your fade out is a little scooped, like, and you can see it right here with my pointer finger here. You're looking at this and it's like, kind of thing, instead of kind of being like nice and like tapered and 45 degrees, it's kind of got a little exponential like dip to it. And it especially, it starts fading out really fast after one of those last accent harmony vocals. I'm going to play that little section, but I also want to mention that I think there are moments that your harmony vocals, especially the first word of them, is competing too much with the lead vocal. So like you might like do a volume envelope where you scoop that in, that where the first word is kind of implied, especially if it's the same word that's being said by the lead vocal. So hopefully that's not too much information. So here, you're like, never letting go, or whatever you're doing here. But you kind of like, you have a kind of piece in the, you have like kind of a harmony vocal in the background that's not kind of the same motif as everything else. So in the first section, you do two like things. Never let it go. I don't know. I just like, but now you're scooping out too fast. Now you're fading out faster than you need to, like with kind of an exponential envelope. Like I'd like to see that end at the same time, but more like even keeled. If you listen to any or most 80s kind of like fade outs, they are like, they're gradual in a way that you almost don't know that they're happening, they're happening, but like it like, you're like, by the time you actually realize it's happening, you're like, oh, it's been already going on for a few seconds,
Nacho can't follow you.
Okay. Well, just,
assuming he meant to say can't.
I don't know if you meant that. I like the fade. I want the fade to start a little slower. I also think that basically your harmony background, this is an enchanted moment, vocal. It happens twice in the first section, and then it only happens once really in the second section. And I think maybe there could be another.
I like their fade out.
Well, I like their fade out, but I think look at the scoop. It scoops down right. You can, and it happens right as like a climax. It just like they could.
Oh, you wanted to start right there?
Yeah.
At like 3.
Yeah.
At like 3.
Right.
Instead of at like 256.
Yes. Same end. You know.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We're talking about 4 seconds. I can.
Also a trick with the fade out that you might not have thought of is, to do a really, really classic fade out. In my opinion, you render the track without the fade out, and then you go in, and then you, with all your compression and everything stays, and then you fade out the master mix.
I mean, you could do that in Project too, just by putting a envelope on your master bus.
Yes.
Enveloping the master down.
Except for if the master has fader is pre-compression, which it often is.
That's true.
And it will affect how it kind of like comes down, because you want
just modulate whatever.
Well, you want it to kind of, and you could set up a postmaster fader automation, obviously, but like you want it to come down while it still has like apparent loudness, like where basically like the track is being pulled away from you, but everything stayed the same in it,
Yeah.
And that's the, I don't know.
I mean, this is the old school way of doing it.
Hey, look, I'm just throwing shit out there. What do I know?
Yeah.
Okay. But, yeah.
I like it too. Nacho. I don't know if that's exactly what he's saying. I think he's just saying that, like, he's saying, what if you didn't drop the volume? What if you bounce this and then do a fade on the bounce?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what he's saying.
Well, if you bounced it and then did the fade on the bounce.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways to do it. I'm not, but I also think it should start like 2 seconds later.
Yeah, 4 seconds.
4 seconds later. Sure. Foreskin.
Let's
later.
Foreskin seconds.
Foreskin and seconds ago.
All foreskin all the time. All right. Well, look, I love this track. I think this is a fucking hit. So
yeah, this is sick.
Yeah, this is 100% bop.
This is so good. So good.
Yeah.
So
and
good.
Don't take the foreskin out. That's the whole.
The foreskin makes it.
That makes it, dude. Do not change it. Do not. Okay.
He actually says no foreskin.
That's true.
Like, so he's circumcised.
Yeah. Okay.
Pro-circumcised.
All right, dude. All right.
Okay. No. We're actually hurting Nacho's feelings, and Nacho didn't even sing it. So. Nacho, another great instrumental for sure.
Very good.
Very, very good.
Very, very good.
We're very impressed, and I wouldn't have made fun of you, but Todd started it.
All right,
and
you guys.
I have no self-control.
You officially have 4 minutes to.
I don't have any self-control. Do you have self-control?
We're closing submissions in 4 minutes, just by the way.
Dude, we're getting rid of your submissions in 4 minutes. I mean, we're closing submissions in 4 minutes.
All right. That was very good. Gemini always blow me away. So this is Never Satisfied from Halogen Surf. Are you in the chat, Halogen? Let's go.
There's so much band here.
Yeah.
So much stereo.
The number you have reached is not in service.
It's too much panning.
Maybe it's gonna merge, and maybe it's still intro.
Yeah.
Oh, it is doing it. Look at it.
Oh, this is sick. This is kind of like 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah.
It's a little missing on the low end, but. Way too much panning on that lead.
It's the computerized dominatrix demands you put your hands up.
Fucking hands up.
You're getting arrested, actually, is what's happening. Party.
Never satisfied.
Capitalism.
Never satisfied.
Capitalism. Capitalism.
Never satisfied.
Capitalism works this badly.
Never satisfied. Never satisfied.
Capitalism.
Never satisfied.
Capitalism.
Never satisfied.
Capitalism works this badly. Capitalism.
Never satisfied.
Yeah, if they're never satisfied, it's not about you. Oh, I like this
Never
part.
satisfied.
Capitalism.
Never satisfied.
Capitalism.
Never satisfied.
Capitalism.
Never satisfied.
Capitalism works this badly. Capitalism works this badly. Capitalism works this badly. Capitalism.
Never satisfied. Never satisfied. Never satisfied. Never satisfied.
Capitalism.
Never satisfied. Never satisfied.
Capitalism.
Never satisfied.
Capitalism. Capitalism. Capitalism.
Never satisfied. Never satisfied. Never satisfied.
Capitalism works this badly.
Never satisfied.
Nice outro.
I'm going right with Clean Risk on this one.
And Pac-Man. I do think it was sample overkill. However, let's just the arrangement, the overarching composition, I really like it. Trent Reznor's very in vogue right now for obvious reasons, and this is very in line with that. This, what this reminds me of is kind of like early 2000s, like experimental, like noise.
It would really had a lot of nostalgic kind of, like real nostalgic EDM vibes.
I have some very, very rare vinyl that are like this that came out in like the early 2000s. There was this surge of just experimental electronica that's like kind of influenced by Nine Inch Nails, but also like very experimental noise, like smashing on trash cans and shopping carts and stuff, metal grinders and stuff. That was like very trippy and very like it was kind of short lived, but it was like a whole vibe for and this is right in that vein. So oh, Daniel, you're taking off. Oh yeah, your show tomorrow. That's right. Yeah, you have to leave soon, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got like 30 more minutes with Alex. We better bust through this shit. But that being said, I think the two main takeaways I got from this was one, I think it would behoove you to utilize sidechain compression a little more, just to get a little more cleaner mix out of it. And two, it is lacking in low end in a kind of serious way, and I wonder if you could address that by introducing maybe a low sine wave or some other kind of like cleaner sub to kind of pick up that weight, while keeping in mind that you would want to high pass a lot of other things throughout, because there are a few sounds in here that do carry some low end, but I think a nice like droning sub would probably fit nicely in here. And then I think the last thing I wanted to address was something that was that we were talking about earlier, which was the sampling was a little too much. I think you could, if you kept it in, I would maybe suggest doing some reverb automation and like some other kind of like glitchy twitchies to kind of keep it interesting. But
I would take your samples and I would look at all of them, I'd count them, and then I'd be like, I need to cut out half of these.
Sure.
And then you figure out the best way to cut out half to still get what your point across.
At the same time though, like if that's the vibe you're going for, which like, again, no rules. If you wanted to have that many samples in there, perhaps maybe mix them back a little bit so they're not so forward, so loud, so like in your face, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What else you got for them?
Well, I really liked, there was too much panning at parts, but I don't mind the panning at the beginning that then merged. Like I thought it was a lot, but once you kind of once it kind of like blended together, it made, you're doing it deliberately, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Personally.
Cool. I love that. It doesn't look like you were in the YouTube chat, but it doesn't look like you're here any longer. So we won't go much further on it, but I hope that is helpful. So we're going to move right on to, this is Alex Lightspeed, Fire at Will. This is the Rising Field remix. We've heard this a few times, but do you remember the feedback we gave him last time?
Yes, I've given him even more feedback since then, and this hopefully is about done or is done, hopefully. Right. But we need your approval on it, and if there needs to be some mixing adjustments, that's where we'll hear this here.
Zale, absolutely, we can do that for you. So let's jump into Fire at Will, Rising Field remix.
10 years ago today, a nuclear warhead was detonated in Los Angeles. Nearly 1 million people incinerated in the blink of an eye by the artificial intelligence created to protect us. For as long as AI is a threat, we will never stop hunting them. This is a fight for our very existence.
Yes, perfect. I forgot how good that sounds. Yeah, dude. Dude, really nice degradation there.
This is a really cool mood right here.
Ugh. I got nothing, dude.
Dude, I
got absolutely nothing.
I'm pretty fucking happy with it, you know. I feel like he made the changes requested for sure.
Yeah.
And it's very coherent. You know, it like makes sense. Like and that was kind of my there was some I had some issues with that before, but like we had be like, okay, filter things here, be consistent here, like, and so it's it filters in for the breakdown, and then like introduces kind of a lead for the breakdown. That step up, that kind of like that slow arp that is really cool. That really good utilization of that sample.
I'm totally satisfied. The mix is massively clean.
Dude, when it drops in it, the first drop, it's like your kind of jaw just drops a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like he got more dirt while keeping the mix clean than we did, and with our samples, that's pretty impressive.
Give it to him.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, sir. This is for Rising Field. You worked very hard, sir. And I think this is going to go number 2 for the remix album that's going to be coming out on Rosa Corsa Records. And you are the second person to complete your remix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we still hearing these sound effects? Yeah, we are.
Oh, yeah. Good. Yeah. So, yeah.
Did you guys hear the Final Fantasy music? I'm trying a new system here where we are.
There's lots of remixes, right? There's lots of people doing remixes for the remix album, and but most people have not completed them.
Oh, Memory, what's good?
So like Memory Design, who has not finished his, and Atlas, who has not finished his. Yeah, but you have finished yours now.
Oh, they fade in and out a bit.
And
Hold on.
The only other person to have finished a remix is Jesse Mock. He has a really good remix that he has finished.
See, they're not working right. I don't know. I gotta debug this thing. I set up a second computer to do our soundboard, and it's not working very well. So
do they hear it at all?
Fuck, I don't know. Is it? I don't think so. That one works. That one barely works.
You gotta get the headphones really near it for them to hear it.
I don't know, dude.
They're doing this. Do it one more time.
No, pull it. I don't know.
Well, I think they're coming in through the. They're coming in through the microphone.
I don't know.
They're coming in through the microphone, and then we have that noise gate on the microphone.
That show up?
Showed up, yeah.
What else we got here?
Huh?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Like, what are we doing here?
All right, whatever. Good job, dude. Well deserved.
Yeah, I've only made him do 10 revisions of this song, so.
Well, I'm glad I bet you're glad to be done with it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I bet he's glad to be done with it.
Put it in the bag.
I'm ready for the next person to torture.
Well, speaking of remixes, I haven't gotten any remixes back from the remixes I sent out. So tomorrow I'm gonna go ahead and just submit the EP. So remixes are off the table for now, I guess. You can still finish them, and we'll still put them out, but they're not gonna be on the original EP. So tough luck, I guess. Better luck next time. I'm not doing all of the tracks I have ready on this EP, so there's gonna be more stuff, so whatever. But we need to get stuff moving along. Anyway, congratulations, Rising Field. Good job.
Yeah, he's a receiver of your ditter too. He would have a long little thing after his name.
Yeah,
if he could carry all his bling.
He would. Yeah, he's got a few.
He's got a few.
All right, moving along. Alex, you have what, 13 minutes?
Yeah, let's just do.
You can push it a little further, dude.
I have a saxophone player meeting me at the practice.
Fine.
At 8.
All right. Fair enough. All right. Well, let's get into Control V2 from Zale.
He actually was trying to show up earlier, and I was like, I am in the middle of a feedback stream. Nope.
Yeah, the baby feature in it. He does have a cello business.
It's really important.
This is a sick video, dude. What the fuck? Dude, this is way tougher than we usually do. Yeah, it's no joke. You do not make fun of it. Yo, Zale, this is tough, dude. Hold up. Is this an edit of a track? Yeah, V2. We've heard this track before from you. We love this track. This is a super tough version. Dude, nuts. This is a sick edit, dude. Really cool video, too.
Yeah, the video was super interesting.
Uh-huh.
What? It's not over? Oh, shit.
No, this is part of the original song. Yeah, the little bop. They're so sick. Dude, that's so hard. Wow. Wee. Dude. Another trophy for the man.
Yeah.
Give him the gold. I don't know why the foot's not working, but dude. Excellent work. The original was really, really good too. But this edit you've done is fucking mad sick. That's really good, dude. You're doing it, man. I don't even know what to say. Like you're fucking so talented, my guy. You're in Eugene, is that right? You came up to Portland Do you ever play in Portland? We should fucking kick it sometime because you're like local, and maybe you'd like to jump on a stream or something. Yeah, dude. Excellent work there. Excellent work. Excellent work. I don't know. Did you have anything for him?
No, dude, I love this.
Yeah.
I love this. I mean, I don't. It's hard to get a sub kind of volume with the headphones.
Yeah.
But it may be perfect. Maybe.
And it's YouTube.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
what are
YouTube.
you
So
gonna
I mean, definitely check. Don't take this as your low end is perfect. Definitely double check on your system for that. But I couldn't hear it. Couldn't hear a problem. I mean,
right.
So
well, dude, let us know when you're gonna be in Portland, and we'll fucking kick it.
Yep.
Hell yeah, dog. Good job. Well, given that, we're gonna jump right into we're gonna jump right into this is Gemini's first Gemini 88 track.
Oh man, I'm not gonna make Drum Waves track. It sucks.
Well,
I really want to hear. I want to hear Gemini's track too. Don't get me wrong.
all right. Well, let's see how far you can push it, dude. Do you have to leave right at 7:30?
I have to be there at 8 because I have to open up the doors. I have people waiting. Like I already pushed it.
Yeah.
to be at the stream.
All
Nathan
right,
just
all
met. He just said he's like, I thought we were practicing tonight. I'm like, I'm coming.
All right. Fair enough. All right. Well, you can also jump on the stream while you can jump on the stream while you're driving.
Yeah.
How about that? Okay.
Yeah, I will jump on the
Fair
stream.
enough. Okay. Well, let's jump into Ghost from Gemini 88.
Oh, Nathan can let people in. Don't that.
No, see.
So you're. No, I'm not
your
saying
your excuse is fucking right up your butt, dude.
My butt. Fuck.
Shove
Look,
that
it's
excuse
about
up your
being,
ass.
it's about like people playing for
Rising
shows
has to
for
go to
free.
sleep. Dude, thank you so much. Congratulations. Good job.
5:24 a.m. Fuck. Dude, that graphic fucks. That's.
Ooh, Sid's bar. I bet you've been there a lot. Is this you, my guy? Let's see him. Oh. There he is. That's the elusive Gemini.
Driving through the night alone. The city lights lead the way. You're gone, there's nothing I can do. My memory is the ghost of you. This enemy can't be carved in stone. I will not make it on my own. My heart can't bear the thought of you. This ghost of you. No matter what I do, I can't escape. These endless nights just can't
Yeah, big time. It's only a matter of time, dude, before you're doing vocals for fucking everybody.
Searching for the past I know. These
You got the double snare going.
Nice video cuts with the drum roll there. This was only 10 months ago.
Yeah.
I like that last scene of you. You look so upset, dude.
Yeah.
Who hurt you, dude?
Dude, he's just driving around near the neighborhood near her house. She's like, "What the fuck? This guy keeps rolling." That's actually her walking her dog, dude.
Wait, where do you live, Gemini? What city is this? You're like, memory no. I'm so sorry. R for reticle. Whatever city your mom lives in. My mom lives in an urn on my shelf. That was incredible. I didn't realize that you've only been Gemini for like 10 months.
Damn.
Indiana, small towns outside it. Oh, okay.
Okay.
We might make our way out there. I'm going to be in North Carolina from Sunday to like Thursday, so I don't know how.
That's optimistic.
Yeah.
You gotta be for the You realize that you brought Evan, so you're gonna have to redo things 3 times.
Who knows? We'll see.
No.
Wait, I already commented on this 3 years ago.
No, you're on my thing.
Fuck! I'm a fucking idiot, dude.
Fucking dude, it just like always wants to play.
God, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, well, we can give him a sub, okay? Like he's all right.
Oh
He's
yeah,
like
we have
allowed.
we have a subscriber.
Not to his YouTube channel. Give him a like and a sub, you know. Fucking, you know. Who hurt you, dude? Shit slaps.
It's gonna be way worse than that.
What, dude? You don't ruin this thing.
Huh?
He probably got babies out there.
What?
He's got admirers, you know.
Fine.
You're like,
you can't see what I'm
like.
typing.
Actually, he's in 6th grade here. They can't see what you're typing until you actually massive.
There.
Massive. All right, there you go.
You'll never know what I was typing before I made that comment. You'll never know.
I didn't realize they couldn't see it. That's hilarious because it's like basically a joke between me and you. All right.
Oh, I could have commented whatever I want. It's too late. You'll never know.
Too late.
You'll never know. This was incredible, man. You're such a talented singer. I can't. I don't know.
We're gonna do a collab.
We're gonna do a collab.
We did
Dude, you're gonna blow up, and if you don't blow up, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Okay.
Well,
I said it. I said it.
You said it.
That's the stakes.
Let's
Those are the stakes, man. So like, you better fucking get to work, my guy.
Yeah, I want. I do not care. All right. Yeah, just like suicide doesn't affect Gemini.
He's like, do it, dude.
Popular, like he's actually like I'm gonna have fun with this. I'm de-electronicing, like no more internet, disconnecting, going off grid.
Anyway, that was incredible. I don't really have feedback for that other than I feel like this particular mix of all the other stuff I've heard from you, the instrumental was half a dB, maybe a dB quieter than the vocals.
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah. I could probably have a little boost.
That was
compared
it.
to vocals.
Yeah.
But it's a aesthetic choice.
Yeah.
Or like a stylistic choice.
So we're coming out to Indiana. And we're gonna stay at your house for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And you're gonna feed us peanut butter jelly sandwiches and ramen. And we're gonna break your toilet. So that's what's happening. Anyway, that was amazing. Your first track. You have how many tracks since then?
He's had tracks.
So how many?
I don't know. He's had plenty of tracks.
You're not keeping count?
I'm not his keeper.
Well, that was awesome. It was good actually to finally see your face. So, well, tell your wife she's sleeping on the couch. I'm going to sleep on your right, and Alex is going to sleep on your left, and we're going to make a Gemini 88 sandwich. So, all right. So, are you leaving?
Yeah, I gotta go.
All right.
But I'll sign in. You'll see me.
All right.
I'm gonna do it right now.
That's fine.
I'm
Okay.
gonna actually do it as I leave, so I can really.
Fair enough. 3 released, 1 release collab. Oh, yeah. Okay. We got some work to do. My
All right. I'm here.
All right.
All right.
Bye, Alex.
I'm in Twitch already.
All right. He's doing it. We'll see him in chat. Lexi, how about, let's say this. He'll call you when he's done listening to Drumwave's track. Is that fair? Okay. Fair enough. Gemini, incredible work. Love you, dude. Let's jump into Dastardly Suffer. This is still in progress. It does. It takes a while. Yeah. Jesus. Okay, so your drop is way loud. I mean, you're clipping it all the way through, but obviously this is done, so I can't shit on it too much. I don't know this is going to be your final master, but I will say right now that it's far too loud. By a lot. I mean, compared to your intro, I mean, this is, we're talking big loud. Lorax Music, what's up? But I really like your composition. I really like your arrangement. Those organs are really nice. And your drop is really nice. It's just way too loud. Really nice sound design on your bass. Your drums are slightly too loud, and maybe that's your maybe that's your problem. There's also quite a bit of harshness in the EQ on that. You might want to drop down, the classic 3,000 to 5,000. Do a duck there to see if we can't get some of that crybaby sound out of there. But yeah, it's really good. It's just really loud. But compositionally, I don't really have much feedback. I do feel like this area, the organs are maybe a bit dry. They could use a little bit of reverb. They might be able to use a little bit more widening, although I do hear some of them are. It sounds fairly panned. So I guess it's fairly wide. It's just maybe just a little dry. So maybe we just need, just a little bit of reverb on that to wash it out. Right here, right at this, where are we? At 111, your hi-hat, there's just a tiny snippet of your hi-hat left on this cut here. Maybe clean that up. I'm a stickler for that kind of shit. I can hear those edits a mile away, but you can actually see it. You can see the peak right here in your waveform. There's a little bit of that hi-hat left. It's just like the tiniest bit, but that's something you might want to clean up. But overall, yeah, this is going to be a fire track. Just watch your levels here. You're too loud, you're clipping, but come back next time, flesh this out, show us what else you got, because this is a really good track. Yeah, this is going to be a bop for sure. 100%. Okay, we're gonna move along. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 tracks. We got Drum Wave, we got RP Nutcase, we got Lord Shull, and then we're gonna end it with Nacho. How do you feel about that, Nacho? Wait, are you still in the chat? I think you are. Either way, Dastardly, good job. Hope that helps. Let's jump into let's do this. Blah, 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 blah. All right, Drum Wave, Into the Dark, Demo 1, Static Mix. Get out of here. Hey, is anyone in or near North Carolina? That helps a lot. Oh, really? Yeah, so far so good here. Yeah, if anyone's near North Carolina, we're gonna go ride some roller coasters at Carowinds. Maybe you can join us and ride some roller coasters. Gemini. I'm not. Unless sexy is contagious. Oh, dude, Alice, I didn't know you had a kid. That's really cool. I want to change up. Okay, I want to change up of hi-hats right here. Like even just a shaker. That lead is kind of getting lost here. Loving these crashes here. Nice, dude. Great track. The thing that stands out the most to me is that the drums are pretty quiet in the mix overall. They could maybe use a little more compression, bring them a little more forward in the mix. But, yeah, besides that, there's that one lead synth that's like, that could be quite a bit more forward in the mix as well. Yeah, that high synth is a good level there. So on your breakdown here, I don't know if you're interested, but I would maybe suggest using a softer kick for these areas here, keep the kick you have for like the main areas, but for your breakdowns, consider, if not a softer kick, then perhaps maybe doing like a low pass, a little bit of a low pass EQ on your kick for just these parts, just so that they're not so sharp. Because on these like quieter breakdown parts, a sharper kick isn't necessarily the way to go. I see. Maybe just stick with the low pass one here. Yeah, I hear that little sharper pop kick right here. Right there. Boop, boop, trap. Yeah, I hear what you're doing here. Yeah, just like maybe a more muffled kick is what I'm saying. In fact, when you're doing this drum roll, when you're doing this kick roll here, you could probably bring that poppier one in, just kind of fade that one in to get us ready for this part. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, this is an excellent vibe, dude. I think the only other thing I'll say is that I feel like your synths, they're stacked pretty heavy. I think they could be EQ'd a little more, so you could just balance them out a little better. Where you got that meow, that kind of lower octave synth. It can keep the low end going, but maybe slope off a little bit of the high end, the high mids. You got that staccato high synth there. It seems to be sitting pretty well. And here's something I do on pretty much all my tracks is I like to cut off the very, very top of basically anything that's not a hi-hat. I cut off, up to like 15,000 hertz, even as low as like 10,000 hertz, to like let the hi-hats really shine, because you don't really need that. You don't need that high end on all of your synths and bass and even the snare and the kick. You don't really need all that. You can actually just slope all that off and leave room for the hats to really do their magic. Because in the end, if you don't EQ it that way, you could get some mud and some kind of like a little excess hiss on the high end. You know what I mean? So like, I personally like to slope the very, very tip of my high end of all of anything that's not a hat. And then, if I'm doing like low end work, if I'm using a sub or something, I do the same thing with everything on the low end, but especially on the high end, I like to bring everything back a little bit just to leave a little extra room in the mix. Yeah, but this is great, dude. This is fantastic work. Yeah, just a little more touch up on the mix. Maybe a little more compression on the drums. Bring them up. See where that gets you. Play around with the kick. See what happens. Send it back. Let's see if it sounds a little cleaner. What do you think? Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, drum wave, killing it, dude. All right, we got 3 left. We got RP Nutcase. We have Lord Shul. And then we're going to end it with Nacho. All right, so let's listen to OK from RP Nutcase. Good job, drum wife.
Stop
Sorry, did I say it wrong? Shula, 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 Shula. Old school vibes. Nice low end.
Levels to my love. It's nothing you've ever dreamed of. Give me what I need. Come and set me free. Levels to my love. It's nothing you've ever dreamed of. Give me what I need. Come and set me free. 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 Come and set me free.
Oh, I love that backing stuff.
Come and set me free.
Nice, dude. Okay, whoa. Okay, just a couple things. The vocal might be a little loud, and it could use a little more processing, specifically reverb. We all love reverb, but it could also benefit from a little bit of chorus. We also very, very much like chorus, but a little chorus, a little reverb would widen the fuck out of this and make it sound way, way, way tight. There's also a little bit of harshness, especially right here. I need that. There's a little bit of harshness there. That could be EQ'd out. That's our, our crybaby frequencies there, the 3,000 to 5,000 hertz. Could be dipped down a little bit just to cut a little bit of that harshness out. One of the things that stands out to me is that it seems like your first kick of a measure. Maybe not. It's all your kick. I think your kick's maybe just a little too hot. Yeah, I think your kick's a little too hot and your snare's maybe a little too quiet. Bring your kick down a decibel, bring your snare up a decibel. See if that balances out a little bit. Really nice low end. I mean, ultimately the mix is not bad. It's fair to good, I would say. Definitely some harshness in the vocals though. We want to take care of that. Bring them down about a decibel.
Come and set me free. 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 Come and set me free.
Yeah, this is a great piece. I think that's what I'm really hearing out of this. Just a reminder, everybody, the submissions are closed. So unfortunately, You might have to wait till next week. I'm really liking these pitch downs. That's very unique. But this has a very old school vibe that I love. This old dub vibe. You don't hear this stuff anymore. Yeah, dude. Very, very cool track. 100%, yeah. Well, I hope that's helpful. I think that's all I got for this one. Really nice sound design, nice womps, really cool idea. So keep wrenching on this bad boy. This is gonna be a bop for sure. For sure. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for dropping it in. Thanks for hanging out. Wait until the very end. So let's jump into Darling, Alone in My Room. This is the Lord... Oh, Shoal? Lord Shoal. It says Shula. Is the A silent? Maybe it's silent. I don't know. Darling, Alone in My Room. Lord Shoal remix. Oh no, there's a triangle there. It's Lord Shula. Shula. Oh, nice. Welcome back. Fuck, this is 6 minutes 16 seconds long. Let's see. I may end up, if we're doing a lot of looping, I might end up skipping, but let's see where we get. I'm going to pause here, just point out a couple things. One, can you tell us a little bit about your process here? Two, I'm not hearing any side chaining. Let's see, what do I want to say here? If you are using side chaining, it seems like you want to use quite a bit more, because everything sounds really just like kind of flat and mudded. And there's like a lot of really harsh frequencies throughout, but let's keep going. You tell us what's going on here. Okay, that makes sense. I like this drum sample right here. that like really haunting, ghostly. That's fucking really good. I guess what DAW are you using, and what are you doing any sound design here? Is it like Serum or what have you? And I guess the last thing I would want to know is I guess what your process is. I think so far what I'm hearing is your mix is really suffering from a lack of sidechain compression and some like subtractive EQing. So there's kind of quite a bit of muddiness, and it's causing your mix to clip because you're not ducking when your drums are in there. But let's keep listening. Yeah, especially right here when you're doing the almond break fills here, it's clipping out pretty bad because there's you're just stacking it on top of the already pretty loud mix, so it's just it's clipping out rather than ducking and making room for it. Better yet, though, if you have questions for me, I would be happy to answer, such as like if you have questions about sidechaining or what kind of plugins would be good for that, EQing and stuff like that. I'd be happy to answer them. Well, let me ask you this: what if you were to use sidechaining on this? What plugin would you use to do that? And if you're unsure, I'd be happy to explain further on what we're talking about here. Nice, dude. Yeah, Kickstart, great. Yeah, that's awesome. I don't know what kind of timing we got. Do you want me to, should I try opening my DAW and showing you a couple things, or should we even try that? Can my computer handle that? Should we see what happens? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Fuck it. Let's see what happens. Kickstart's a great. I mean, that's what we use. We use Kickstart 2, and so I might kill the internet. I might run Audacity for sure. Fuck yeah. Let's see. It's loading. My only concern is is it gonna fuck my audio interface? It might take over the audio. Let's see what happens. No, I don't want to run that. What other browser window? No, I gotta leave this one up. Well, let's see what happens. Come on. It can handle it, dude. It can handle it. I want to open... Hold on. Let's open... come on. This one. Okay, so we use Studio One. The incognito one. No, I'll never close that one. Okay. There we go. All right, audio's still working. Okay. All right, so let's see. Boom. There's Studio One, okay? So let's close this. Okay, can you hear me? Can you see me? Yeah, Kickstart's definitely worth it. So for Kickstart, let me just show you a little trick that I use constantly, which is let's browse for something real quick. Here, you're gonna get a sneak peek at of our of my hard drive here. Okay, let me put a drum and bass. We're at 174 BPM. Okay, let me put a drum and bass loop in real quick. So let's do. All right. So we can't hear this, but let me see if I can make this happen. Hold on. Just bear with me here. Nah, whatever. Anyway, here's a drum loop, okay? It's a drum and bass, you're just gonna have to trust me. So what I like to do is if we look at this, okay, we can see that there are the kick. Okay. Here's the kick, here's the snare, right? So what I like to do is I like to, if we're using samples, I'll just put another kick here. All right. Okay. Yeah. Well, the problem is that I would need to. Let me see if I could. Fucking. We had this figured out before, where I did the audio. We'll do the audio device as this 2x2. Yeah. Oh, okay. Never mind. Fuck it. Anyway. Also running it through my soundboard here. Okay. Whatever. Doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is, what I'll do is I'll like take like, you can call it a ghost kick, whatever, just like a triggering kick. But the point is, what I'll do is I will open I'll open Kickstart, okay? And I have this, I'll assign this to a bus here. And so right now I have it sidechain triggers or whatever, but you don't have to do it that way. You can just assign your trigger to be this kick right here. Okay. So then when you're see how that kick is triggered right here. Okay. Right there. Boom. So then you can sidechain this guy. So we're just gonna put this on a bus with that sidechain with the kickstart on it. So every time that kick happens, it's gonna duck this kick here. Okay. And then we're gonna duck, we're gonna assign anything that we want to duck with that kick. Am I not explaining this correctly? Okay. So anytime this kick happens, it's gonna duck anything that kickstart is on. Okay, so I'm gonna make a bus. Say for instance, I want to make a bus for my bass. I'm gonna make a bus for my synths, and I'm going to make a bus even for some of my hi-hats. And anything I have this kickstart compressor on is going to duck that based upon let's see if I can open this up a little more. It's not showing it on this window. There we go. So we have different, yeah, you get what I'm saying. The reason I'm saying using a kick as your trigger is because I'm assuming that you are using a drum sample. But if I were to use this drum sample as my trigger, it's going to duck every time a hi-hat happens, every time a snare happens. Every sound in this sample is going to duck everything else. But I really only want to duck the kick. So I'm going to layer a kick over my sample. Every time a kick happens in the sample, I'm going to put this one-shot kick on it and use this one-shot kick as my trigger. And I can, I can duck this sample and I can duck everything else under it. I have a lot more control, and I can sidechain everything that way with ultimate control. Even with those break samples that you're using, use like a kick one-shot and just layer it over your break sample. Use that as your sidechain trigger, and then you can get some really effective sidechaining that way. And in that track that we just listened to, I was hearing a very big lack of that, if that makes sense. So that's a very, I use that trick all the time because I love using drum samples. The drum samples are the shit. But I can't use them as a sidechain trigger. So I just use a kick one shot, make that my trigger, and then I can sidechain very, very effectively. And when I was talking about using, when we're talking about those really harsh frequencies, like in your vocals and stuff, that's generally around this range here, right here, between 3,000 and 5,000 hertz. And so my suggestion always with any kind of, ultimately, like, it's not a bad idea to just, like, if you're doing a synth or a vocal or what have you, like, just automatically duck. Like, you can even make a preset where you're just ducking, just like 2, 3, 4 decibels, just like that. You can narrow it up. But I mean, it's kind of good practice just to kind of duck right there. Because it's going to cause ear fatigue and just harshness. So if you just kind of duck around there just naturally, you're going to get kind of cleaner, nicer mixes out of that. Okay. Does that make sense? Cool. I'm going to shut that down. Well, I hope that was helpful. But with those two tricks on this mix, I think it would come out way, way, way cleaner. So anyway, that's my class for the day. I always don't mind opening the DAW if you guys like a visual aid or whatever. But yeah, anyway, I hope that was helpful. Always feel free to drop in. We're here every Thursday, so feel free to drop in and ask us questions and stuff. Love to help people out. But cool, sick remix. We're gonna finish things off with one more from Nacho, "The Light You Once Held." Let's get into it. Damn, another 6-minute song. Dude, this is so good. What the fuck? I'm sorry you had to grieve and have tragedy to make this, but man. Oh, dude, that sounded so good.
Everything I have ever cared about is gone. Ruined, turned to shit, dead. I have never been more alone.
Dude. The Breaking Bad quotes? Ugh. Yeah, dude.
No one. All right, it's all gone.
Ooh, man. Dude, give it up for Nacho, dude. Just nailing that thing. Good Lord. Whew. Well, hey, man. I'm sorry you had to hurt, but you made a beautiful piece of music out of it. So I always say, tragedy absolutely makes the best music. When I'm like feeling my best and I'm super happy, I usually don't make much music. When I'm like hurting and I've had to deal with shit, that's when I make my best stuff. But it's unfortunate, but I mean, it's true. Tragedy makes incredible art, and this is an incredible piece, dude. I got nothing to say. This is amazing. This is fantastic. This is maybe the best thing I've heard from you. And that's saying a lot because you're very talented, but yeah, dude. Very, very, very nice. Whew. Wow. Well, shout out to the homie that you lost. I could really feel that in that track. When my mom died, I made a bunch of music for her, and it was very, it was very brooding, but it's very cathartic. That's for a lot of us. That's why we make music. It's very, very therapeutic, and it's just kind of something that you carve in stone, and it's just there. You can always revisit it and stuff. Dude, what a way to end the stream. What a fantastic way to end the stream. Thank you so much, Nacho, for sharing that with us. Well, on that note, we've made it through another Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Hallelujah. And Alex will be back next Thursday. I'm going to be on the East Coast, so I won't be here. But I'll be in the chat, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, get to work. Do your homework. We'll get your stuff ready for next Thursday. Like I said, Alex will be here. He's probably going to pull in a guest, maybe Daniel. Who knows? Maybe Lou and I will make another appearance or something. But either way, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I hope next week treats you very, very nicely. Let's hope my voice never heals, because it's very handsome and sexy, and I love it. East Coast Jello Piss Clinic. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Excellent, excellent work. Amazing tracks on this stream. Very, very good. Very, very cool. I love you guys. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Alex will see you next week. Y'all take care.